few weeks ago, I played this game called Gakkaron. See, Gakkaron is a Japanese high school-based game. It's a role-play game. And honestly, I thought it was a good game. You know what I'm saying? I played it. It seems fun. I'm actually even friends with the owner of the game. However, I have noticed that lately there has been a ton of videos about Gakkaron. And in today's video, we are going to be reacting to one of those that just recently seemed to have dropped by Cole. Yeah, we're going to be watching this video. Apparently, he said exposing Roblox's most disgusting community, and it is about Gakkaron. Now, here's the thing, right? I know Gakkaron has like a crazy community. I've personally never experienced it, even though I played the game, but I never got too deep into the community to really see everything in Gakkaron. So we're gonna watch it right now and see. All right, but anyways, if you're new here, subscribe and let's get into it. Wait, subscribe to join the Supreme Team, I mean.
Gakkaron is probably one of the weirdest games on Roblox with the most disgusting community, and it just got nominated for an award by Roblox officially. And in today's video, I'm gonna be exposing Gakkaron once and for all and explaining why this massive Roblox game has the most disgusting community on the platform.
Okay. This most disgusting community? I mean, bro, literally a few months ago, we reacted to a video where we found out the most disgusting community on Roblox was the realistic community. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Now, that was overly creepy. They were taking pictures of babies, like baby faces, and using that as their Roblox faces. I don't know what could get worse than that. I don't know what could get worse than that.
Basically, Gakkaron is a pretty big Roblox game with over 160 million visits, and right now can be seen at 3rd place on the top earning games on Roblox, which is genuinely insane for a game that only came out a few weeks ago. Now, the game was created to be a sort of slice.
Hey, credits to Alpha One. That's my brother. For those that don't know, that is my brother, my blood brother, real life brother. Babies. We were since babies. You want to see a baby picture of us? Actually, here's a baby picture of me and my brother. Oh wait, hold on. That's me right here, and that's him right there. That was when he first took his first ever steps. Anyways, let's just keep watching the video. That was random.
Of life type showcase sort of roleplay experience. Set about 20 years ago in Japan, it's meant to be like a Japanese style roleplay game and a very specific art style and experience. However, the community and the reputation of the game quickly fell. People are basically already saying that it's one of the most boring and greediest games they've seen on Roblox. Now, basically, the basis of the game is something called rolling. When you create your character in the game, you basically roll for all of the factors of your life. You roll for your height, your name, and even your facial structure. And the way this works basically is the reason that this game is so bad, and I'll explain why in just a moment. But basically, one of the first issues appears with this rolling system, because there's also a thing that is a rarity to each race. You have a 95% chance of being Japanese and a 1% chance of being European, Indian, Middle Eastern, African, or Latino.
But that's understandable though, because like the game is literally based in Japan. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure in almost any Japanese school inside of Japan, is it not like 95%? I'm pretty sure they're going off of like majority statistics of Japan, right?
Off the bat, I've seen people criticize this game massively for making it be a percentage chance. A lot of people already found annoyances with this, but I'm gonna be honest, this isn't even the worst part, because there's also one thing, which is the facial structure. Now, basically, for the male faces in the game, there's two different groups. There's a 99% chance you get one of these common faces, and then a 1% chance you get a mogger face.
I mean, bro, you get a mogger face, you're mogging. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, so far, realistically, I think still the worst, like, overall, the worst community so far. And I mean, there's still more to this video, but so far, bro, the worst community is still the realistic one. Like, they were literally taking baby faces and using that as a face for Roblox avatars.
Are these mogger faces at the bottom with defined cheekbones, and it's also the same with women where there's one mogger face as well, which is a 1% chance. Now, this is where one of the instant issues stemmed from the game, but before I explain what this brought to the game, I also want to explain the value of something called rerolls. You see, if you want to be cool in the game, you need a mogger face. You need the thing that's 1% to be cool, so everyone, like, you know, looks at you and thinks you're all cool and stuff. However, if you really want to get those things, it's a percentage chance of getting them, so you have to reroll and reroll and reroll. And that starts to actually cost Robux the further you go rerolling. And people are saying things like, I'm guilty of spending about 100 Robux in this game, it almost made me a gambling addict. Which is crazy to say about a Roblox game, but if you really want to stand out and be cool in this popular game, then you need the rarest customizations. Which is crazy to say because it's basically putting different looks in the game behind a paywall, which is crazy to say. But the thing is, coming with this mogger face and this customization is also the social structure of the game, where if you have this face, you stand out massively, and people on TikTok go.
But I mean, bro, yeah, like on TikTok, it be hitting. Okay. Wait, there's gotta be more to it. All right, there's clearly more to this.
Crazy for having this. There are some insane videos, I'll show some on screen, of people just flexing with the Mauger face and trying to be cool. Like, bro, you're on Roblox. Like, you're playing a video game, dude. Like, anyone can get that if they spend enough money. It's not that cool. So already this community is quite weird, and they have a lot of issues going on. Because not only are people acting extremely weird about these rare things in the game and trying to be all cool, and it kind of is bringing out the most, like, egotistical, like, weirdest part of Roblox, but going deeper is there's actual genuine weirdos who play this game, and it is a large part of the community. Basically, inside of the game, you can fight each other. That's one of the features that is very, very popular. If you guys have played games like The Hood, you probably know how popular it is for people to fight each other in games, and this game has this as well. I don't even think the developers knew that this was going to be such a popular part of the game, but it was. Pretty much everyone in the game is almost always fighting each other, and what happens is once you fight and lose a fight, you basically get knocked out on the ground. And just a warning, what I'm going to talk about next is fairly inappropriate. I'm going to keep it very censored and probably not show much footage or if any at all, but that's just a warning. Basically, if you lose a fight in the game, you get knocked out and you fall on the ground. And whoever knocks you out can pick you up and bring you anywhere they want. Usually in most games like The Hood, they usually...
Bro, wait. I was literally gonna say Gakaron is literally just a reincarnation of The Hood. If you guys were there back in like 2020 to 2023, you would know that Gakaron is literally the reincarnation of The Hood. Wait, 2019 to 2022, honestly. It is the reincarnation of The Hood. The fan base is at Gakaron now, bro.
just pick you up or stomp you out, you know, like the usual how they play to Hood. But in this game, it's very common for people to do extremely weird things, especially if they fight the female people in the game. There's a massive issue for girls in the game. A post by someone says, if you're a girl, run for your life, which is honestly crazy to say about a Roblox game. Like, how should that be an issue? Basically, there's videos and footage of what's going on in this game, basically showing mostly male characters knocking out female ones. And then
okay, I'm not gonna lie, that is absolutely crazy, and I did not know that. However, if I'm not mistaken, and dude, I don't want to be that guy where it sounds like I'm defending a game, but like, I'm just being real. Isn't there like a no PvP? Like, when you get to the game, you could either do PvP or you could do like a no PvP, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I'm almost certain that if you go to Gakaron right now and you like actually go to the game, you could literally play. You could do PvP or no PvP. There's two different sections. And you know what? Let me just prove this real quick just to make sure I'm not tripping, because I don't want to just keep talking and not actually proving. Okay, so here we are. I'm in the game, and if you go right here and click on servers, yeah, you could do join RP servers where it's no fighting, it's just purely RP. So then you don't have to worry about that. So I don't know, like, I understand where he's coming from when he says this, but like, you can also go to the RP servers.
And taking them into the bathrooms in the game and doing some extremely suggestive acts.
That's
it's honestly
crazy.
Disgusting I even have to say that this is going on in a Roblox game, because what are we talking about, bro? Roblox is a kid's game. What are we doing, bro? Seriously. And even though the game is ages 16 plus, it's still extremely weird because of what's going on. There's already been a lot of people exposing it, and the community is just getting worse and worse. POV World 7-3 with white hair and Gakuron, and it's just a bunch of people following the tall person. Like, are we serious?
Bro, it's a role-playing game. Am I tripping? The fact that the height, race, hell, even facial features or gambling roles is one of the worst things I've ever seen and heard in my 15 years of my gambling life. Okay, that's slightly true. I'm not gonna lie, the gambling part is kind of crazy. But like, hold on. As a former Gakaron player, my most vile experience was that I was just buying soda and then some random guy beat me till my character was passed out. Oh my gosh. I'm not even gonna continue. Dude, that's actually crazy. Let's remind ourselves that it's forbidden for Roblox games to offer in-game rewards for winning a category, and some games have been removed due to exactly that. And Gakaron is offering a code for 100 spins if they win. Don't a lot of games do that? Am I tripping? I don't know. All right, let's just keep watching.
Genuinely brought out the worst part of humanity, of basically where people just glaze whoever looks the best, like something like that. Like, I don't even know how to fully explain it. It's genuinely the most like egotistical way of playing Roblox. Imagine you get on your computer just to...
Yo, my bad, like, hate to keep pausing, but low key, the fact that he's playing Taxi Boss is some ball knowledge right there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, bro, Taxi Boss is actually a fun game. That's ball knowledge right there.
Join a virtual experience of pretending to be in another world, and you worry about how someone else looks and how you look. It's just really disappointing and sad. And it basically brings the worst parts of looks maxing in real life to Roblox. But it continues to get worse because even behind the scenes of the community, even the moderators and developers of the game have had some very weird stuff going on. I'd like to give some credit to Needs Juice for some of the information.
Whoa. What do you mean they had some stuff going on? Whoa. Yo, Needs Juice, top tier YouTuber. What do you
in
mean?
this video, and in his video about about it, he basically explains what happened with the developers. But basically, there was one of the developers who was exposed for some pretty horrible things. For one, on the most basis level, what he was doing was selling rerolls for real money. As I explained, there's only a limited amount of rerolls in the game, and so you have to reroll, and eventually they start costing Robux. This much trying to get white hair, minus 55,000 Robux. Crazy. But basically, this developer of the game was basically selling these behind the scenes to people, which is just a wrong thing to do because you can't sell things in a Roblox game for real money. That's just against Roblox's rules. But from there, it continued to get worse as this developer—
That's crazy. Wait, that's actually crazy.
Developer got exposed for saying not only horrible things about the community, also saying he was gonna—
Why are there so many— Oh, what the— Wait, what the heck? That was in May 16th at 12 p.m. Bro, that's like midday. Bro woke up and was like, yo, yo, what the heck? Bro woke up and was like, yeah, let me be racist. Like, what? This playing to play his game. What? Yo. What? Who the freak? Who is this? Yo, wait. Okay, hold on. Is that his Roblox name? Hold on. Let me see. Yo, what's his Roblox name?
Gonna have inappropriate roleplay in the—
Yeah, I'd be ERPing with the what is that? ERPing with NPC? With the NPCs? What is ERPing? ERPing? Guys, let's eat. Wait, what the heck? What is ERPing? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to look it up, considering the fact that this is like highlighted, and that means someone actually searched that up, meaning that's a derogatory term, and I really don't want to look it up, but I'm kind of curious, so I'm gonna look it up real quick. All right, I just looked it up. That's actually crazy. That is insane, bro. What the heck? With NPCs, dog. This kid is a fat chud. He's a fat chud behind the screen.
Game, but also just calling the
fat racist chud.
Players racial slurs. And this got exposed pretty massively and eventually got to such a big situation that he was finally removed from the developer team, which of course is great. Really hope that guy quits Roblox and gets a life because he clearly has some issues. But it continues to get even worse because the team finally made a response as well to the situation posted by the community manager, and it seemed like very well thought out, and it seemed like it responded well until people realized it was 100% AI generated.
No. Yo, no, that's OD. That's OD. Yo, wait, what's that guy's Roblox name though? That one who is racist. Like, bro, I swear, I really want to see what he looked like. Just be ugly as hell.
Crazy to say because you can't just write out an apology. Like, are we serious? Honestly crazy. And the developers are really not doing anything to combat the community because here's the thing. This is now the third top earning game on Roblox, which is crazy. They are making likely millions of Robux a day. I'm not even joking. They are making so much money off of these rerolls in the game. So why would they even want to fix this issue? If this is truly what the future of Roblox games are going to be like, if there's going to be more games like this in the future, I'm honestly really disappointed and sad. And also, to an extent, not very much of one. I can sort of feel bad for the developers because at first I'm guessing they didn't mean for it to be as bad as it ended up being. But of course, when you add like a rarity potential to looks, then you just create the worst parts of real life humanity where people are judged for the way they look into Roblox. What would you expect to happen? All I'll say is I really hope the developers do some things to clear up and moderate on the situations with people getting inappropriately harassed in the game, and also maybe work on the expensiveness of the game.
I'm not gonna lie though, hey, bro. All right. So for the first part that he just mentioned, like the weird stuff happening in the game, I'm not gonna lie, that is actually crazy. So they should work on something like that. But when it comes to the gambling thing, I'm not for gambling. I'm not for it at all. Bro, they're third top earning though. Ready. Like, can we just look at some statistics real quick? You mean to tell me on top earning, their game only has 52,000 people playing it? They're going against people with 100,000 CCU, 400, 200, 200, 16,000 play. But for them to go against the average game being 100,000 CCU, they're sitting at top two. Bro, what? Am I tripping? Bro, wait. Top two earning. How much is that? How much is that a month? Is that like over 10 M's a month? 10 M's USD a month? I'm pretty sure top 5 earning is over 10 M's a month. Top 5, if I'm pretty sure now, top 5 is over 10 M's a month, like USD. And then top 10 would be, I think it was like over 5 mil a month or something like that. Those are just estimations, by the way. It's not like proven facts, it's estimations. But if that's true and they're making over 10 mil a month, the USD, 10 mil USD a month, with a game with 52,000 people playing it? Brody, I promise you on everything, I would not switch that gambling system. Okay, wait, that is crazy. Wait, that is crazy. Okay, wait, no, that is crazy. I'm lying. If it was me, okay, guys, I have a moral compass. If that was me, I would definitely alter it a little. Alter it and change it from gambling, but figure out a way to still keep up the... All right, yeah. All right, let's keep watching.
Game possibly, and the developers should probably do more to keep their community in check because man, this place is becoming a really dark side of Roblox. I'm not sure what the future is for Gakuran, but it's honestly crazy how weird of a community could get on this game so quickly. It makes me wonder what other parts of Roblox have the same type of player base, but they're just quieter. I know for a fact that this game was less popular, most people wouldn't be talking about it and people wouldn't realize what is going on, but the fact that this is popular finally is bringing attention to the fact that there are genuine weirdos on Roblox doing extremely weird things. And while people can say stuff like, oh, I'm just trolling, oh, you know, the harassment in the game is just a joke, like, don't take it that serious, it's just a game, that's just a stupid argument. That's just basically just a stupid argument.
True.
The idea of saying it's just a game about people getting harassed inside of a game is not really the best response, I'm not gonna lie. So basically, 100%. The third top earning game on Roblox, Gakuran, once it released, quickly turned from being a normal roleplay game to one with one of the weirdest communities on the platform. And now TikTok and YouTube are being filled with videos of people doing weird things in the game, harassing people, and now there's crazy situations going on even with the developers and the community itself. To me, it feels like this issue will only get worse and worse for the game unless there's people that actually step in, and it could genuinely get to a point where it's so bad that Roblox will have to take down the game. That is a genuine possibility, and I honestly hope that does not happen. I just hope the developers can keep the player base in check. There's no way they can't do more to moderate or at least stop people. But either way, I want to know what you guys think in the comments down below because this is honestly one of the weirdest and most wild situations on Roblox, and I'm interested to know what you guys think.
Okay, so out of this whole video, I think the two biggest problems realistically was, yes, the harassment. That's number one, by far number one. The harassment is insane. Number two, that developer, crazy. And then number three, that AI response. Like, bro, what are we talking about here? Ready? You don't got no QC people, no PR people, bro, on the team. What's going on? Yeah. So that aside, though, the gambling system could be tweaked to like be better, you know, or something. I don't know. But yeah, honestly, this was a good video. It was very informative, and y'all let me know what y'all think about it down below, or let him know. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, subscribing new to the channel, and I am out, guys. Bye.